Monday night. We're back here at Media Strikes.
Yeah, we are. Media Strikes back. That's right. We're on your channel, 8 p.m. Do not change that channel.
Do not change because we have a lot for you tonight. We have Carlo Cash Money Cannon. We have Summon the Birds. And Yana's got a special designer
guest.
Just for you.
Yeah, just for you. We're not even going to disclose that right now. That's how special they are. But
we want to keep you watching. Keep the mystery in there.
Keep the mystery there. We want to keep you watching those beautiful commercials in between. Of course, in between, you'll be on our website, on our Facebook, on our Twitter. You'll be posting the crap out of this show. But hey,
that's right. But right now, let's check out Summon the Birds before JD gets too excited.
I will.
Hunter here for Media Strikes Back. I'm here tonight at bar 303 for the Darabin Music Feast with Summon the Birds. They're playing tonight. Not your first time at this particular venue, is that right?
No, it's not. I'm the newest member of the band, and these three are the elders. And Drew and I came on board maybe 2 months ago. How long? A year. Geez, time goes fast. Yeah.
Some of the Birds are actually working towards a new record. They've just released a new single. Is it Digger? Is the name of it? Yep. You guys would like to tell us a little bit about Digger and the upcoming album?
Well, Digger is the first song that we've released on it. It's a montage of a song we wanted to dedicate it to the spaghetti western genre, particularly Clint Eastwood, because we like strong male role models in this band. And also we wanted to have a sort of romantic song, but we wanted to have a lot of pining to it, a lot of yearning for better days, and the combination of those two elements creates the song Digger. But we've been working studiously and passionately in Hurstbridge for about 5 years on these songs, and we're keen to do them basically as live tracks in the studio. And our motto is the bigger the better. So we make sure that they're long and sprawling and labyrinthian and epic, but beautiful at the same time. And that record will be called Blood Love, and hopefully we're going to record it in Park Orchards this year and next.
So the band has been together for a while now. Has anyone got any funny stories that they'd like to share? Any highlights? Dirty secrets, anyone?
We did last year we went to the Himalayas as a band to connect with what we consider our higher purpose on the planet, because we consider if we're making music to be heard on radio, we're not trying hard enough, that really we're singing our songs for the cosmos. And when we spoke with our guru, Darshana, in the Himalayas, he instructed us how to stay really connected with this huge evolutionary cosmic cycle, and that's where our music comes from. Yeah. So thanks for Darshana for our guidance, and we owe you a lot of money. That is true, but hopefully this record sells a lot of copies, and we'll fix you up soon, big guy. Thanks for your faith in us.
Well, another thing, I'm new, but what I've observed before coming onto this this band is they spend a lot of time we spend a lot of time on songcraft and working out the instrumentation and just really grounding everything so that the pre-production has become the 8-year cycle. So when we get into the studio, it's already ready. There is no pre-production, really.
Fantastic. It sounds like you guys have all had a great journey. We look forward to seeing you all play tonight. Does anyone want to add anything else?
I think the next step is that we're going to go into the studio and record a new song called The Anatomy Lesson, which is based on the Rembrandt painting. And that's sort of like a companion song to Digger, which we've previously released. The two sort of flow one into the other. And So yeah. Yeah, and we've got someone working on a music video for Digger at the moment, so hopefully that'll be, out into the internet ethosphere in the coming months.
If you're just joining us, you're watching Media Strikes Back, and right now we have a special segment just for you guys.
Very special segment. It's so special that we can't even introduce it.
It's a mystery.
It is a mystery. So
Yep.
why don't we cross over to Yana?
That's right. Well, Yana, tell us who are you going to be interviewing right now?
Hello guys, I'm here with the lovely Pushpa, absolute extraordinaire, fashionista, dancer, you name it. What don't you do?
Oh, well, I wish I had more time to do more things. But thanks, Yana. Thank you so much for inviting me over to talk a bit of Bollywood and multiculturalism that I bring to Australia. And it's been an amazing journey. And it's amazing because you meet a lot of people and there's a lot of network that you use, and you can actually make it enhanced, use the network to enhance other things in life. And it's just been an amazing journey, I must say.
Fantastic, and I think Melbourne as well is just such a prime place for it all as well.
That's right,
So
very
much going on.
Very, very true. There's a lot going on. And the good thing is the culture, that they accept different culture, like, me bringing the fashion and also the dancing bit, because I teach dancing for free for the young youth of Melbourne so that people can actually enhance them and go to the stage, and they get more appreciation for what they're doing, and it's all about the just giving them that cultural experience. That's right.
How do they get involved?
Oh, well, I actually started teaching dancing for free at the temple, and that was in 2008, I suppose, when I was actually recognized to do a dance performance for John So, the ex-mayor of Melbourne. And I told them I don't have a team. I can only teach a dance if I have a team. So I put a little notice, and there's a couple of kids who were interested in coming along. And we were doing this fantastic show where we brought in Sachin Tendulkar as a little batsman, and then we had Gandhi and Nehru in the whole dance sequence, and that nailed it at Melbourne Town Hall.
What's the next level for you?
Oh, that's a very good question. The next level for me is to
Go global? Maybe?
Yeah, probably. I was actually thinking about the Milan fashion and the Paris fashion, but I still need to work a lot. More time, more effort, yeah.
Doesn't happen overnight, unfortunately, does it?
No, it doesn't. It just doesn't. And I think the more you work harder, and as I said, if you have the great team and if people are out there to help you, you are a star. You can keep rolling, and they are a star too, because because of them you are what you are.
Yeah.
It can never happen because of yourself. That's my motto in life.
You are full of this gorgeous energy, this positivity and enthusiasm. It's fantastic. Do you have any little quotes that you live by? You wake up and you go, oh.
Oh, yes, I do. I actually think never to look back, just to keep looking forward. But sometimes you make mistakes and you just don't want to, you learn from that mistake and you correct it yourself. Just keep going forward. That's it. Just move forward with a positive energy.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, isn't that right?
Definitely. That's very true.
Well, I learnt a new word today. My word for the day is Mainachungi. Am I saying it right? Mainachungi.
Yes.
Let's dance.
Yes.
Let's dance.
Very true. Yeah, but as such, the highlights of my dance group has been incredibly great because we were the only ones who went to do a show at Brisbane for Guy Sebastian. We shared the stage with
Guy Sebastian.
Yes, and we were treated with a limousine and with like total stars. And I think my dance group is truly a Bollywood star.
Well, hi to our lovely dance group in Mainachungi, and we can't wait to see what you've got in store coming up. Check them out all over social media, follow them, maybe go to a show, maybe do some Bollywood dancing, do something different for a change, hey?
Yes.
Pushpa will be there, I'll be there,
Yes.
get my sari on. See you.
Oh, wow. Jana had one hell of a special designer there.
Yep. Well, right here, Media Strikes Back, we're trying to have a variation of things, especially, music, arts, or designers and events.
Absolutely. Anything that happens in and around Melbourne, and of course, in the future,
Yep.
we want to obviously branch out to Australia. As you do know, we have people that come in from different interstate and, music, bands, artists, designers. We love everything that's out there. And
That's right. And speaking of variety and something different on this show,
Yeah.
we have something different for you guys right there at home. That's right. We have the MCW heavyweight champion, Carlo Cash Money Cannon, right here on the show.
I had the pleasure of meeting with him and checking out his business, everything that this guy does.
That's right, the wrestling school.
He's still very, very young.
Yep.
But look, I'm not going to say too much more because we covered so much.
That's right. I'm
ground.
excited. I want to see if you got in the ring and, went one-on-one with the champ.
Oh, well, why don't we wait and see if I chickened out or
All
if
right,
I
let's
got
have a
in
look.
All right, guys, here I am with Carlo Cash Money Cannon.
Cash Money Cannon.
Runs off the tongue, he says. How's it going, man?
Good, man. Really good. Tired, beat up, but that's
Tired and beat up, but
Normal life.
you're recovering at the moment, aren't you?
every day.
Every day recovering, because I mean you've got a major event coming up, and let's talk MCW for a second, because that's where you're well known, that's where we know you from, and that's where everyone at home's going to know you from.
Yes.
But tell us a little bit about yourself.
So they call me Carlo Cash Money Cannon. I have a lot of nicknames. They call me the Undercover Brother, Mr. Chocolate Thunder.
Right, I like that. Chocolate Thunder, yep.
Yep, the Filipino Mochaccino.
Hey, very nice.
Yeah, that's what they call me. So there's a couple of names. But yeah, so that's what I'm known as. I'm the current Melbourne City Wrestling heavyweight champion. Very much so. So yeah, so I've been wrestling for about 11 years now.
Right.
Trained in Canada, and I travelled the world. And now I'm here, and my own wrestling school at Vicious
Yeah, I know.
Pursuit.
Check it out. You can probably see the guys behind us as well. So training. So not just obviously a wrestler. You're also a businessman.
A little bit, yeah. So I've had the school for about a year and a bit now, year and a half. Jeez, time flies.
It does fly.
We've moved to a bigger building.
Yep. So obviously things are growing and things are getting better.
Things are getting real good. Like we've got a lot of students. We've got a lot of guys that started off as students here and now wrestling on shows.
Right.
Coming up to our big MCW 50 at Final Battle. So that's our big show.
And that's coming up just in a week or so,
yes,
isn't
December
it?
13th.
Fantastic, and you're obviously headlining that one.
Yes,
Yeah?
yes, I am.
But you've got everything happening. So you showed us the promo video, which I'm sure you guys will see coming up. So your girlfriend's into it as well.
Yes.
So it's kind of like it's a family kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah, actually, well, this school is pretty much a big family. So we've got about 40 odd students,
Right.
And we are a massive family. So they come in, they work hard. Anyone that comes in and joins this family, they pretty much have to earn their keep. It doesn't get to me if the boys aren't working hard enough. These boys deal with it, and
Yep.
they don't want it to get to me.
No,
You don't want
because
to get to
then
me.
you're going to sort it out
Yes, yes.
in the ring,
I'm not all smiles and sunshine when it comes to that stuff.
just in front of the camera.
Yeah, that's right. I'm all sweet and nice now. That's right.
So tell us a little bit about what's coming up, and tell us about the scene in Melbourne.
The scene in Melbourne's been big. Like, it dates back in the 70s and 80s, back when Mara Milano and stuff was headlining over at Festival Hall. So, and it was on Channel 9, and wrestling was a big deal then. And look, it's dipped down and up and down, and obviously the big leagues with the WWE that everyone watches, and we're here in a local scene trying to make it big.
bigger.
And look, Melbourne City Wrestling is the best company, and you'll only exclusively see me there because I only wrestle for the best company. So,
fantastic.
And that we're trying to build that profile up. I think wrestling in Melbourne and Australia isn't as well known. It's still a bit of an underground thing. So our job and what I want to do is show that we have stuff that's just as good as the US stuff in your own backyard.
Yeah, and then get the crowds in, and then
That's
obviously
it.
build up to build respect.
It's a pretty intimate scene, and when you're in the crowd, and hopefully you guys come along and have a look, and
Yeah, definitely.
you get caught up in the emotion for the next 10, 15, 20 minutes that you're watching that match. All you care about are the participants in that match.
Right.
Who you like and who you don't like, and cheering and swearing, and you can do whatever you want. And
Excellent.
we got 5-year-old kids yelling and cheering, and then to grandparents that are cheering and getting
Far
into it
out.
too. Yeah.
All right, so we've been in there, we've heard a little bit of ruckus, and we've talked about the wrestling.
You probably will hear a bit more ruckus
Mate,
there, boys.
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But tell us, Carlo, let's talk about the business side of things, okay? So you've started up here, you've been going for about a year and a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's the future for the business?
Like business-wise for this school, the biggest thing for me is I've had this wrestling ring for about 5-6 years.
Right.
Never did anything with it. I bought it because I got it quite cheap, and I wanted to train all the time. And Melbourne had no school.
Right.
All I keep hearing from people is there's no reputable schools to train at and whatnot. So I jumped at the opportunity last year. Funny enough, I was reading a book and I was like, you know what? this book's about getting like successful and chasing your dreams and stuff. And
Yep.
I've worked for the Reach Foundation since I was about 16, 17 with Jim Stein. So
right, yep.
that's where my history is. I worked with them, and Jim Stein's handpicked me to be part of his crew.
Fantastic.
And their whole philosophy was young people inspiring other young people.
Right.
And he helped me believe in what I could do. And back then, I was 60 kilos, man. Like, I was 60 kilos and tiny, and I bet you I don't know what he saw, but he must have been the passion and drive, and he told me, chase it. And he'd get me in front of kids, thousands of kids. And
That's great.
tell him my dream.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I remember the biggest lesson I learned from him was I said to him, I go, Jim, like, why is anyone going to care? Who cares? And he goes, they'll care because you care.
Yeah, exactly.
And I still take that philosophy here, and I felt like a family. And I said, you know what? I got to do this. So after training and wrestling, and I trained at Lance Storms, who was a former WWE, ECW, and WCW champion.
Wow.
So I pretty much lived with him for 6 months and helped him teach about 4 classes.
Okay.
So I've helped a lot and learnt a lot from him, and I wanted to share my knowledge with people that were happy to listen and wanted to learn. So that's how this place came about.
Okay.
So what I would love for this place is to be full, and just people coming in and learning wrestling, current wrestlers in, and like probably maybe one day be a feeder system for the big leagues, where they
That's
go,
it.
you know what, we want wrestlers from Australia, and
Excellent.
this could, I mean.
We're talking about him.
Look, I got casted for a part to play the slushy maker. So it's a global commercial, funny enough. So it's actually airing on all like the kids' time. So people go, oh, I saw your commercial and I was watching with my kid, and you're jumping in the ring and you're shaking this slushy thing and you're beating up. I beat up a slushy machine.
You beat it up.
Yeah, I do. And then I do a big splash, and it's a crazy commercial. And then next thing I know, I checked my Instagram, and some Swedish companies following me for slushies, and I'm like, okay, so I guess it's dropped in Sweden now.
Wow.
So hopefully if I go over there, I'm the slushy maker. So
That is awesome.
Yeah, I'm on TV doing that kind of crazy stuff. I'm just trying to get the Carlo Cannon brand everywhere.
Get it out there.
Everywhere.
Get it out there.
Like, I'll make slushies, I'll dance, I'll beat people up. What do you want? You tell me, I'll do it all.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I can just picture it. I'm pretty sure I've seen a few men in 7-Eleven beating the crap out of
Yeah,
the slushy
well, yeah, I
machines.
mean, it doesn't
so-
work, and I'm like, it's too much sugar, and I just, yeah.
Well, hey, that's one thing. All right, what else have you got under your belt?
Look, I've done a few things. Like we did a show with the Melbourne Comedy Festival.
Oh, yes.
So we were approached by the Melbourne Comedy Festival to train a few comedians and put on a big wrestling show.
Oh, this sounds good.
Yeah, so we had one of the notable ones. We had Tommy Little from Nova.
Yes, I know Tommy
yeah.
Little quite well.
Awesome
Hey, Tommy.
guy. Awesome guy. So and that led me to doing some stuff on Nova with them.
Yeah, great.
So we trained him how to be a wrestler. We had I was in a tag team match, a mixed gender match. So it was myself and Tegan Higginbottom. So we trained together. Culturally, I do stuff with the Filipino community.
Yes, of course.
So we got the Filipino festival that we do every year. So
Yep.
at the Filipino Fiesta, we set up the ring, and we
Right.
come out there and we put on a show for all the Filipinos. And I get in the mic. Last year, actually a couple of years ago, I was a bad guy. So
Okay.
I was
Yep.
abusing my fellow brethren in Filipino, which is probably not the best. I had to find a way to make them not like me, right? So
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
abusing him in their native tongue probably helps. But I'm a good guy now, and everyone loves me.
And
so
everyone loves you? Hey.
It's fine now. Yeah, I kick the villains' heads off. That's what I do.
That's all that counts. You are the hero, and everyone's going to love the hero.
That's it.
Except for the villains, of course.
Well, of course.
How good was the Filipino mochaccino?
Oh, the Filipino mochaccino. I mean, he's got so many names.
Yeah, I know.
But Cash Money, I believe when I first met him,
Making
I
it
was like,
rain.
Hey, cash cow. And he's like, hey, I'm not a cash cow. I'm like, no, but you know, the money that you bring in, you're going to be a cash cow.
That's right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Media Strikes Back.
Oh, yeah. And don't forget, guys, to check out all of our platforms. I know that you're already on Facebook and Twitter, but jump onto our website, check out our previous episodes, www.mediastrikes.com.au. And hey, until next week, we'll see you at 8 p.m.
That's right. Make sure you tune in. Next week, we have the Ladies Grid only on the show.
Yes,
So
we
this is going to
do.
be awesome.
Oh, is it ever going to be awesome? And
All
I'll
right.
tell you
See
what,
you guys next week,
I'm
Monday night.
excited.